Good morning, dear students. Welcome to your Google Classroom. Today, as you know, we are doing the last lesson in your collection. You are doing appreciating prose, isn't it? Appreciating prose is the core text that is recommended for you for your second year English in language and literature. And so your prescribed text is appreciating prose, and we have reached the last part of the text. And we have the last essay to be completed. It is actually a speech. It is one by Chinua Achebe. Chinua Achebe is a very popular name. And I'm sure that he doesn't need any formal introduction. But it is my part to introduce the author before going to the text. I hope you have the textbook with you. Please keep the textbook open. But first of all, I will give you an introduction to the author, Chinua Achebe. He is a novelist, he is a poet, a professor, and a critic. He is called the father of African literature. And his lifespan is from 1930 to 2013. Okay, 1930 to 2013. And so Chinua Achebe, the father of African literature. He was born and brought up in the Igbo town of Ogidi in Nigeria. And so his hometown, he was brought up in the Igbo culture. He was born and brought up in the Igbo town of Ogidi in Nigeria. And even when he was a small child, he was extraordinarily intelligent. And he had witnessed the clash and the conflict of European and African cultures. And so in his life, you can see the clash of the Igbo culture, the African culture, and the European culture. And this happens wherever there is a colonizer who has the colonized with them. Isn't it? And so the Europeans colonized Nigeria. And so Chinua Achebe, he can view things from the point of view of the colonized. He always claims that Igbo culture was an excellent one. He was proud of his Igbo culture. But in his life, you can see the conflict between the Igbo culture, and that is the African culture, and the European culture. And his parents were converts to the Protestant Church Mission Society in Nigeria. And so in the life of Achebe, you can see his African culture, then the European culture which dominated them, and again the Christian culture. And in this essay or in this speech, Chinua Achebe, he clearly explains how he was molded into a special personality by the impact of these three cultures. Three cultures means the Nigerian one, the European culture, and the Christian culture. Because his family, his parents, converted to Christianity. Understood? And then Achebe became the voice of Africa with the publication of his debut novel, Things Fall Apart. I think you have heard about, at least even though you haven't read, you have heard the title, because so famous it is, Things Fall Apart. It is his debut novel. That was the first that he had written. And Things Fall Apart, it can be counted his masterpiece. A mostly widely read book in modern African literature. It was translated into 57 languages and more than 20 million copies were sold. And so now you have understood the importance of Things Fall Apart. First of all, it is the first novel written by Achebe. It was his first attempt and it was a really successful one. He became the voice of Africa, and it was the widely read book among the modern African literature books. It was translated to 57 languages and 20 million copies were sold. And the other novels that he had written in 1960, No Longer at Ease, Arrow of God, written in 1964, A Man of the People, written in 1966, and Hills of the Savannah. And so these are the novels written by him. And now, see, I'm trying to introduce the author to you. Now you have understood who is Chinua Achebe. We will recollect the points once again after the introduction. But you understood that he is the most powerful writer in African literature. And the major works also, you got an idea of them. And about the first novel, Things Fall Apart. And about Chinua Achebe, he says that his parents had given maximum importance to the education of their children. And Achebe did his majors first in medicine and then in English history and theology at University College Ibadan. And you know, Ibadan is the first university in Nigeria, which is an associate college of the University of London. And so he majored there in the University of Ibadan. And this Ibadan, remember, it's an associate college of the University of London. And here he was exposed to English literature. And here, when he studied in this university, he happened to read a lot. And here he understood how Africans are portrayed in literature, especially in Western literature. And he was very much angry and disappointed at the stereotypical portrayal of Africans in Western literature. And he decided to be a writer and to write back and undo these negative depictions. Understood? And so in the University of Ibadan, he got good information about, or he happened to read plenty of books. He was a voracious reader. But when he read these books, when he went deep and deep into literature, he understood that Africans are presented in a stereotypical way, in not at all in a pleasing way in Western literature. And Chinua Achebe, he was disappointed, and he decided that he will write back and undo these negative depictions. In 1966, Achebe published his first children's book, Chike and the River, with the same intention. And so he wrote the children's book, Chike and the River, with this particular intention. What intention? To undo the negative depictions, or he wanted to write back against the Western concept of Africans. And so here he described Joseph Conrad, the author of The Heart of Darkness. Joseph Conrad as a thoroughgoing racist for his negative and even dehumanizing portrayal of Africans in Heart of Darkness. Achebe was very angry with Joseph Conrad. Even though Conrad's novel Heart of Darkness was a very popular one, appreciated by many, Achebe cannot appreciate it. And so he described Conrad as a thoroughgoing racist, and for his negative and dehumanizing portrayal of Africans. And then he spent the final years of his life teaching at Brown University in the US. The major themes of his novels are, and so now you understood who is Chinua Achebe, what is his role in African literature, and why Achebe selected such themes for his novels, and how he decides to write back against the negative depictions made by the Westerners about the Nigerians. And then now coming to the themes of Achebe's novels. We list the main themes. What are they? The traditions of the Igbo society. I told you, he was born and brought up in the Igbo town of Ogidi in Nigeria, and he was very much proud of his culture. And so the traditions of the Igbo society, it's a major theme of his novels. Then the impact of Christianity on African culture. What happened when the Christian missionaries arrived in Africa? What happened to the people of Africa when majority of the people were converted to Christianity? Then the conflict between tradition and modernity. And that is the third theme, tradition versus modernity. And then an emergent Africa in its moments, and the emergent Africa in its moments of crisis. And so these are the favorite themes of his novels.